Welcome back, lads and ladies, and today we're playing with the Bellibolt EX. Now, as we know, the most common strat is to go for Raging Bolt with the Bellibolt. However, I wanted Bellibolt to be the star of its own show for at least once. And so I've put a deck together that is much more focused on looping Bellibolt with Turo's scenario. For context, using Bellibolt's ability, you can accelerate as many energy as you want, lightning specifically, to any of your Iono's Pokemon, including Bellibolt itself. So what you do here is charge up Bellibolt, swing for 230 damage, take a hit, and then pick it up with either Scoop Up Cyclone or Turo to remove all of that damage, healing it off, and going back in again with another Bellibolt because it can charge itself up. But regardless of all of that jazz, how about we just get into some games? Oh, by the way, just to point out, I recently went on a trip, so this video was recorded in 2 different days, so there's gonna be times where it's like during the day and I'm wearing something different, and sometimes where it's nighttime, but you know what? It's fine. You understand that time passes, right? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get into some games. Starting off, we have a Petrarant in the active, and we're going second. Not sure what we're playing against just yet. Maybe it's a dark deck. I don't know. In all seriousness, we do have a TM Evo play potential. That's kind of good. So I think I'm going to go for that. There's a Fez down. Is it Okie Dokie? I don't know. There's no indicator of what this is yet. Could be Roaring Moon for all we know. All right, let's go for an Arven here and just get a Poffin and Evo. That's lovely. We've only got the one Wattrel in deck. And oh my God, I forgot to put recovery in here. All right, I'm going to add a rod in the next game for sure. I need recovery, man. Let's just go for this and Buddy-Buddy Poffin and get ourselves... I think I still will... No, we've got no recovery, so there's no point in going for double Wattrel now, is there? I think I just get the third Tadbulb down and then just evolve into a Bellibolt and a Kilowattrel. I think that's definitely the play. So let's do that. Let's get these bad boys out. Bellibolt out you come, and Kilowattrel. So my concern is we're playing Roaring Moon, and price trade wise, we can go toe to toe, right? We hit a 230, that Oko's a moon. It does depend though if they go for frenzied gouging, and that's kind of the problem. We don't want to be one at KO'd. We want to be taking hits. So let's see what this is. So Poffin and an Evo. That's a good Is it Hydreigon? No. Oh, it's Zor. Bro. Do you forget what format you're in, Sean? It's Zoroark. Okay. So I need to evolve my Tadbulbs pretty much ASAP. The thing is, we can't Oko Zoroark, and they can return Oko us. So I need to target the Petrarant, the Fezandipiti, and maybe try and get a different KO down the line. This is interesting. That Reshiram's going to be the biggest problem. Right, let's see how it goes. We have some Levincia. That's great and all, but it's not going to solve my problem. I think what I want to do here is Ultra Ball and Rigid... It's Rigid Band even like... That doesn't really apply this matchup. So I guess that's just discard fodder for now. And I'll get rid of Rigid Band and Levincia. Is it Levincia or Levincia? I don't know. I sound really posh when I say Shia, so I can't say for sure. But I'll evolve this one. And I just need a lightning. That's really all I need. And I can get some draw in. Oh, yeah. That's not good. That's a very, very bad situation. We play 13 lightning energy in this deck. We should be finding it, man. That is poor. There's Darumaka. Oh, it's Darumaka. Oh, I've always called it Darumaka. I'll probably still call it that. There's a Darumaka in play as they go for Hyper Aroma. I mean, it's not a bad ace spec for this deck, to be fair to you. I think Trolley's better personally. But yeah, if you want to go down that route, why not, right? They do play the Hyper. You got both of them? Well, guess what, mate? They're going to the bottom of the deck because I've got an Iono. So preemptive Hyper Aroma, very risky in a format where you can hand disrupt. I would have just held the Hyper or just tried getting another Darumaka down. You're getting rid of it? Actually, that's kind of smart if you have Stretcher. That does make some sense, actually. They get rid of a Poffin as well. Maybe they're looking for that. Oh my God, that's actually really big. They don't know what they've done here. That is absolutely huge. And why you come... Okay, you can poke me. That's fine. But this is questionable plays, man. They've given me a chance here to go for a potential one-hit knockout. Sorry, not a one-hit knockout, but just a knockout on a Zoroark. There is no bench spot for Reshiram. You just freed me up completely, my friend. So in that case, I'm going to fail the Poffin, and I'm just going to straight Iono. That's fine. I can punch you. That's okay now. And I can just go for boss on that. That's my game plan. Alrighty, here we go. We've got the energy now. That's lovely. We'll get rid of Poffin here and absolutely load up. Get prepared for the inevitable Turo as we electric streamer. So we get that up to 4. I'm going to throw one on here, and then we'll go for a Mew because I forgot to attach an energy, but that's fine. Never punish, baby. Let's go again. Electric streamer to the Wattrel. Use Wattrel to draw, and we are absolutely loving life. All right. Think for the sake of potentially getting Iono'd, I'm just going to, again, preemptively attach here. I might as well Levincia. There's like no harm in this, and just get even more energy in play. Bro, this is just a disgusting ability. And now I can hit you for 230, and I ain't got to worry about no Reshiram. This is great. They go for an Arven, though. I was a little bit worried they might play a Turo or a Penny or something, but thankfully we've avoided that. and they get their PP up. Oh boy, here we go. Show me the big PP. There's a trade coming in as they get rid of Budew. Trade again, and getting rid of the Buddy Poffin this time around, and go for the PP up. So as it stands, we've got 0 energy in the discard pile, so that's good. So the Darumaka can't go crazy on us. I mean, Darumaka or Darmanitan when evolving into it. So at best, they're just going to go for a 90-90 on us, which I'm fine with if I'm going to be picking my boy up. That is a big if, though. This hand doesn't really shout I'm going to pick something up. An Arven, though, that would do it for us. He says we're 2 Arven down. Okay, so maybe that's not likely. Regardless, in comes the Night Joker for another 50. That is just so rough, my guy. And we top deck. Oh, great. This is lovely. All right, so you still... Oh, no. Defiance Band, you can one-hit KO me with a Reshiram. So... I Arven here, 100%. And because it's a... Oh, God, what? Where is the... Oh, my God, did we prize the Scoop Up? I thought we had it. Wait, what? Okay. That's kind of scary now because that is a potential boss play. But I'm going to just chill with that then and get rid of Iono actually here. Get some energy. And I'm just going to have to manually retreat them, but that's fine. They can, like, boss KO me at the end of the day. That is a bit of a problem. Oh, not with Rigid Band, though. Hold the phone. Rigid Band allows me... Okay, that's good. Yes, I recognized it. Don't worry. I see. The Rigid Band prevents the Defiance Band taking a KO with the Gust. I see it. Let's go for Levincia. And I'm actually going to work on the other Bellibolt now with Electric Streamer. I'll also go for Flashing Draw here for a little bit more juice. That's fine. Actually gives me some cards to thin out. So let's do that. I think we are approaching endgame now, so I think just getting an Ursaluna in hand could be nice. And then just go for another Thunderous Bolt for 230. This is what I love about this stadium. You can just pivot between bolts really easily, which I think is really cool. If I get a Scoop Up here, we don't. That's fine. It's okay. I like the Fez. This and the Mew's going to make me so Iono-proof, even if they go for bench snipes on Kilowattrel. Bro, we're looking so good. Zorak's a really good matchup for us by the looks of it. If you can work around the Reshiram. Well, they counter catch, and they bring up a Mew. That's an obvious target as well. Oh, I guess what they could do is they could go for Darmanitan's attack, hit me for a KO, and then, yeah, didn't I have exactly the same problem in the last video? I gotta stop throwing Mew down when I see dark Pokemon. I gotta remember that, man. Oh, we got Iono too, but that's actually okay, because we're more likely to draw into Gust here. I'm so down with this. Yep, that's lovely, because again, our goal is just Gust for game. We do have one more boss in here as well, so I think now it's just about working into that. There's the Darmanitan. Problem is they haven't got their stadium for free retreat just yet. There's something they got to bear in mind here. Is they go for a trade, they could whiff. Like, whiffing would be devastating. And I think it's actually possible. But that said, 11 cards left in there. I think, you know, that usually plays 2 copies. You should be having it now. Oh, no, you can just subjugate. What am I talking about? I'm such a fraud. They can just subjugating chains, of course, man. How did I forget about that? Right, so I would love to Turo here and go for the Turo loop as the video promised, but it's just not looking like something that's in demand right now. You know what I mean? But either way, they are going to go for the Kilowattrel, not the Bellibolt. They're trying to target my draw, so I need to get Fezandipiti down then. That's what I need to do. I see it. I see what you're doing here, all right? I'm locked in. I'm clocking it. We literally top deck the boss. Oh, God, we're going to get Iono. I can feel it. Well, in that case, I'm going to Levincia, Bellibolt onto itself, one onto the Wattrel, go for Flashing Draw, because I don't want to Ultra away that Turo. I just want a little bit more... okay. I think we can lose the Ultra Ball then, and I'll just get the final energy to attach to this. And if I don't get hand disrupted, then we're fine. It's a bit of a riskier play, mind you. The one that I've got to take, I'm going to Gust up the Fez and just knock it out. Come on. Come on. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. I know I took the risk of not getting Fez. So, yeah, maybe I should have, like, Ultra Balled for a Fez, but we'll see. We'll see. Monkey Dog, you're still not getting Reshiram? What are you? You must have prized it. No way you're not recognizing that. That is crazy. I get it. Like, at the end of the day, you don't want Zorak to get KO'd, so Monkey Dory helps with that and pushes your own damage output, but... Oh, okay. Are you going to hand disrupt me? Because that Darmanitan's... Oh, okay. That Darmanitan's a bit of a pain here. That is a concern. Okay. Well, we've got Pal Pad, and I can still pivot between my bolts, so that's okay. And if they do manage to get ahead of prizes, it will likely be through Darmanitan KO on this, and then another Darmanitan play. But even then, you can't... Yeah, it's going to take you a while. If you just attack the Darmanitan, you haven't really... Devolution? Bro, I did not see that coming in. Oh my lord. I genuinely did not anticipate that. That is so cool. I mean, you can't want it KO me regardless next turn, but that is crazy. What the hell am I just went witness to? Right, well, looks like we're just going to keep trying to pivot between these bolts for the time being. So I'm just going to recover you, and that's that. I just simply want to top deck my boss. That's all I want now. That's all I care about. And for now, I'm going to Electric Streamer to the active bolt, so it's an easy retreat for me, and just punch for 230. That's what we're going to do. And now we're just on the quest for boss. Definitely should have Fez, man. Should have got Fez. But it is what it is. There's another PP coming in. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm concerned now. What if they now bench Reshiram? That's dangerous. Maybe I could tiny charge it and hope the poison... but with this... Oh, hold on. If they bench Reshiram now, we could seriously... Iono, I will take that. That's fine. Get me close. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting punished. I'm getting punished for not benching the Fez, man. We just have to wait and see. There's a super rod. As they recover Darmanitan as well. Trade away the boss's orders. That's interesting. Oh, I guess because they need to attack, right? They can't do anything. That's so true. They're doing... they Night Joker. I mean, what, they're hitting 50 damage again? 80. Well, of course, you can copy Flare. This is interesting. I think it's either I risk it for a biscuit and just hit this Zoroark and hope that they don't have the return one-hit KO for game. And I think I'm going to take the risk. I think we have to. Let's go for it. I'm going to Electric Streamer to the Bellibolt, and I'm just going to put the ball completely in their court and say, you've got to get a way to win here. Otherwise, you lose. So let's see. Oh, to be fair, they could come out of a fresh Zoroark and force it again. There's Darmanitan. It's not enough to do the job. They can just Reshiram for game. There's a lot riding on right now. They get rid of the Poffin. Don't you dare Reshiram me and punish me for my misplay. Please do not. I mean, let's be real. Oh, it's a counter catch. Okay. Adrenabrain, that's still not enough. It's either they're BMing me or they don't have it. Oh, God, they don't have it. Okay. That was very close. A little too close for comfort, to be honest with you, and definitely avoidable, but we got there. I'm just going to... no, I don't even need to retreat. They conceded. It's fine. Oh my God, I was on mute this whole time. No. Okay, I'll catch you up to speed, okay? I went first and threw a pollen into the active because I thought I had it, and I made that misplay, so that's that. But this is what my board's looking like. Attached to Wattrel, off we popped. We're playing a Zacian with Goldengo and... Oh, Aegis Slash? I don't know what's going on, but I allowed him to take the Budew 100% on my own accord and wasn't a mistake. But this is a very good matchup if you think about it, because they can't one-hit KO me and I can one-hit KO them, and also I can pick up. Well, it really depends on what Goldengo does, but let's bring up the Mew and get into the swing of things. Turo now isn't really great, so I actually think I'm going to get rid of it and counter catcher to get myself Wattrel. I think that's what I do. I get the Kilo. Throw that down here. I think this is only a once-in-a-turn ability. Bro, imagine if it's stacked. No, you just draw your whole deck. Yeah, that would have been funny. I think I attached to Tadbulb. Go for Flashing Draw. Probably should have restarted first. Forgot you existed, but it's fine. See, now this is a kind of situation where you want a Bellibolt because my God, would we be cooking? So but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fail the vessel. So I have 2 energy in a discard pile. I'll throw down a Fez. Now I restart. I was planning for that. There's a Belly. Oh, okay. Hold on. Might not even need an Iono here. Literally. Oh my God, this isn't crazy. All right, flip the script. Give me some more juice. That's fine. And you can probably tell we have quite a heavy energy line, but that's so we can just get the Bellibolt attacking because it's a costly boy. Big old costly boy. We go for Levincia. And just like that, we are cooking. So there's Electric Streamer here, attached to the Bellibolt. And I'll throw one on the Tadbulb as well. I'll also Arven here and get myself a Rigid Band. And I think I actually just go for another Vessel and get more energy. Is that what I do? I don't know. I think it might be better to get the Scoop Up Cyclone. It kind of reveals the strat, but I think that's still what I go for here. It really depends on what they've got with Goldengo, if I'm honest with you. But I'm willing to take the risk. Let's go for Thunderous Bolt for a one-hit knockout. And now you've got to try and knock me out. That's a different story, mate. They just scoop. Okay. All right. I see how it's going. Now, this is a pretty cool opening hand. I'm happy with that. And we have... Ooh, it's kind of a pseudo mirror, but not crazy. Okay, so our Chaladon with the Hops engine, and they do go for a switch straight into Chaladon. For those that are wondering, yes, I'm wearing different clothing, and it's different time of day. I'm gonna leak the source here. Every video you've seen since the release of this new set has been recorded in one go. Up until now, welcome back to modern times. How bamboozled are you? Hopefully not by much, but nonetheless, let's get into it. Poffin, I'm gonna get a Wattrel and a Tadbulb. And the question here is, do I Evo or do I item lock? I think item lock's correct here because they've got no energy discount power. I see no energy. So I'm gonna risky for the bisky and get an Ultra Ball here. Get rid of TM Evo with Vessel. Grab my energy. Attach to the Wattrel in case it really really get sour and bad. And then just Itchy Pollen. We have Bellibolt. Look, it's super risky. If they have like a way to get energy in discard pile and Gust, then it's a wrap. But I'm pretty sure with a 4-card down, that won't happen. They do have the Ultra. Oh, they evolve without the energy, though? Brock's scouting. That could have been a Gust KO, but thankfully no energy. Hey, the risk paid off. To be fair, if they had energy, I wouldn't have gone for that. I would have TME'd, I think. No, I wouldn't have. I'm lying. There's a Zacian and a Snorlax. Throwing the Zacian down, throwing Snorlax down. So I'm guessing the Archaludon's just to charge up the Zacian. So it's not an Archaludon deck, it's a Zacian deck. Got it. That's scary, because you can definitely want to KO me, but we'll see how it goes. A bit of a rocky start for them now. I think the Rigid Band actually applies here, which is disgusting. And I will Ultra Ball away, probably energy, and keep the Arven? I think that's what I do here. I don't know. Let's just get the Kilowattrel out and throw it down. Go on, you come. Do I draw with you? That's the question. I'm tempted to Arven and like try and double Vessel. Oh no, that's kind of fun. All right, okay, no. I'll go for the flashing draw. We just need some energy. Yeah, there you go. That's actually a lot better. I can pop in here and actually get a lot more of a consistent board state set up. Go for a Vessel. I'll get rid of Iono. I ain't giving them juice. No shots. Give me the energy. Let me get this. Oh, wrong Pokemon. Chill out, shot. Let me get the old Bolt started up. There he is, up and running. And then we'll Arven. And I think I'll get a Scoop Up Cyclone and a Rigid Band. If we could tank a hit and then pick up, that would be so good. So look, maybe I could have got I don't know if I had another Vessel. Didn't check. But maybe I could have got Vessel if I had the chance to get more draw next turn. But I think we're feeling good. And you're going to have to forgive it feels like my voice is going a little bit. I've been screaming too much. Yeah, I had a weekend away. So noise was made. There's a double coming up, though. So they bench another Zacian here. And even though that artwork existed as a promo, you're just going to pass, aren't you? If you pass, that would be so good right now. And an energy top deck wouldn't be too bad either. Am I right, boy? And they just pass. It took them a long time to pass there. I think we might have a bit of a rage quit. Listen. I'm pretty confident in that. Let's get some draw out of the Kilowattrel here by going for the flashing draw. I wouldn't like to use my Scoop Up on this Kilowatt, but if it has to happen, the game's to get... No, we're fine. I think we just attach retreats, go back into the Bellibolt, and just take the knockout. Let's go for it, baby. Get your big boy out there and just go for... Actually, hold on. Slow down. In case of a return KO... No, what am I talking about? I can throw Fez down. That's fine. I can Electric Streamer. That is fine. Onto the Kilowattrel. And then go for the knockout. Because we've got this. This picks up energy, so we can just reuse a Bellibolt. And that's one thing our Archaludon doesn't have, by the way. You don't have energy in the discard pile, and you have the Scoop Up Cyclone. It's a bit dicey. This, however... Boom, you pick up all the energy, you're literally free to get a reuse. It's absolutely fine in my book. And yet again, I think we have another rage quit. What is it with Zacian players and quitting so soon, huh? It makes no sense. Well, something did come up, and I'm assuming they're going to be losing the game soon for being inactive, or the worst case scenario, they're actively taking their time? How dare they? No shot. How dare you? That is outrageous. Now, I think they've gone AFK. I think in any minute now, we're going to be seeing the old, but it was inactive for too long. There it is, just as predicted. In my book, are going to take that as a rage quit. I don't want to hear nothing else from you, okay? 2 scoops in a row from 2 Zacians in 2 different days. That's something. Let's see if we can get one final full game. Alrighty, baby. Another archetype for the old hops. Everyone seems to be loving the hops buzz right now. I am loving the old belly. So I think I go for double Tadbulb here. We've got Wattrel for draw next turn. That's good. Low-key a little concerned about them coming up with a Zacian and just smacking my Fez. But we do have ways to pick it up. And there's no risk of 1 KO next turn. So I think I just chill with the Fez, attach, and in my turn. I think that's a pretty decent start there. Well, they start off with a Cramorant immediately coming out. The biggest threat in that deck. I know that for a fact now, but again, cannot hit those bigger numbers. It really depends what build of Zacian this is. I've seen a lot of people play it with the Archaludon and stuff, but I do think that's the worst version personally. I think that's just too much going on. I think you go for the whole... I mean, you could definitely see they're playing Monkey Dory, and I kind of dig that. I think I should have maybe put Monkey Dory in that deck I played before, but I like just the Poke Zacian, the Cramorant. I like the build that I played. I personally think that's the better Hops archetype, but we'll see. I'm probably wrong. Let's go for a Kilowattrel. Let's Ultra Ball, get rid of these 2, and I'll get a Bellibolt up and running. You are my target, though, bro. I can one-hit KO that Zacian like it's nobody's business. But first, let me get some cards, all right? Let me take a selfie. I cannot believe I said first, let me take a selfie again. I'm such a boomer, bro. Energy? Ooh, that's not fantastic, but that's why we have... Oh, wait, no. Chill out, Sean. You've got Arven. You Arven for Vestal. It's okay. I was literally about to panic, but there's nothing to panic about. Okay, in that case, I am actually going to get rid of Budew here. Sorry, I'm not going to item lock in. I'm just going to get aggressive. We have a Levincia on our side to recover that energy, and I'm going to charge up a Volt, put a safety energy on a Kilowattrel, and we are good to go. Lovely jubbly. Retreat, evolve, double rigid band. This is like the ideal hand. Problem is, maybe I don't throw the... No, I throw the rigid for preventing that insta-strike damage build up a little bit more. Do you know what I'm going to do? I was a bit worried about letting my opponent know that I have no cards because that makes this an immediate target. But if they do that, of course, I have Fezandipiti, which with its drip is just going to give us some extra cards. So as it stands, the board state is pretty solid. Well, we'll see what happens from here. Pokegear coming in, and I get an Iono... Please, Iono me. That would be so lovely. Oh, hold on. Counter catcher coming in. Oh, they do get the what? Throw a Monkey Dory down too, and they Iono. Okay, interesting that. Would it have been, if you didn't have any guarantees, would it have been smarter to bring it? No, it's not, because I can just charge... That's a good point. I can just charge you so easily. But actually, the biggest problem I've had with this deck is getting this attacking very quickly, because you need 4 energy for it. It's not easy, man. I don't know. They've got the old choice band. They've got the Snorlax. They are hitting 90 as it stands, but that's fine. That's a simple retreat for me, and a 1-hit KO on Zacian. Bro, this just parades on Zacian right now. And I know Zacian's one of the more popular decks on the ladder, because it's one of the decks you get for free, first off. So if you're on the lower stages of the ladder, it might be worth just giving this a shout, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just waffling. All right, let's Vessel here and gets even more energy. This time, I'm actually going to just get this Bellibolt going. So it'll be an easy Turo if things do go a bit south. That seems good. I'm going to manually retreat like this. Go for Arven and get probably a Poffin to just get another Wattrel down. Yeah, that feels good. Oh, wait, I still forgot to put recovery in this deck. I need to put a rod in here, man. What am I talking about? It's fine. It's okay. I'll just get another Wattrel down. We seem to be doing fine without it, so I don't know. No, I'm just getting lucky. Let's go for Levincia like that. We go for Electric Streamer. 1 on Wattrel, 1 on Bellibolt. Well, Flashing Draw as well. This deck just does so much, man. There we go. Flashing Draw. Do I scoop the Wattrel? Do I get that greedy and prevent price? Well, no. As it currently stands, this isn't under threat right now. The Cramorants can come in and take it out, but that would happen regardless of the scoop up. So I think we're chilling. I think we're all right. There's a counter catcher, and Iono 3 prizes to take, and this is very smooth sailing right now. But don't you dare scoop. Okay, listen. I know when a board and hand looks like that, you're likely to scoop. Please don't scoop. I want a full game. Now, what I can do with that Arven, thankfully they've played it, so there's no scoop coming just yet. They can go for Zacian, Choice Band, and just take a knockout on this Wattrel by poking the active, but that is so... It's like poking a bear. Do you really want to be doing that? Is that how you live in your life? No, I don't think anyone's doing that. Because obviously I just come up and KO it. I think you have to just keep cram and keep a single prize ball for the time being to just try and stay alive. But the thing is, once I take that cram, I'm down to 2 prizes. Cram is offline, which is not good for them either. We'll see what happens. There's Earthen Vessel, getting rid of a counter catcher. Okay, so they're not gusting me. Oh, interesting. I guess it's more important to just go for the, try and chat up Snorlax. Go for dynamic press, put some pressure on. But you know what I have, my friends? You know what I've got in my locker? It starts with a 2 and ends with a row. Let's pick up the Bellibolt. And I wouldn't be surprised if you scoop after that, because I've just removed everything you've done. All your hard work gone in a flash. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's go for Levincia and recover the energy we need to attack. Lovely. Now, look, I could have gone for a Cyclone to keep the energy, but if we get Iono'd, this is much more searchable with Arven, so I think that's probably the better move, and allows for an instant reset on a low hand size, so I think we got to keep that alive. Regardless, let's put energy on a Tadbulb. I will still throw one on the Kilowattrel, just to make any Iono play a lot safer. Let's go for the Thunderous Bolt for the knockout, and it's not looking good for you, is it, mate? You've had better days, let's be real. What do we get from the prize cards? It's another energy, of course. Do you know what would be cheeky in it, actually? Like a 1-1 line of like Wooloo. I think that would be really cool to just get a nice little gust option. I think that'd be really sick. Wooloo and Double, that is, from the Hops archetype. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Right, Snorlax finally charged up. I mean, you can hit some good damage here. That's 170. You're hitting 210. Sadly, you're not going to get to 280. Or 310 for that matter, because of the Rigid Band. So, yeah, I think you are fighting an uphill battle that ain't gonna... Bro, imagine they drop something crazy. I can't even think of anything they can drop, really. They can go, obviously for Ursaluna, but even that isn't enough to take me out. So, yeah, I think the best play they could have done is maybe try and get Fez and Iono me to at least limit my draw, but even then... Bro, triple Monkey Dory! What are you doing? What's all that? He's got all the boys out. Dynamic Press. Forgot it does damage to itself, which is wild, but that's that. Let's get a Bellibolt out. We're going to keep rocking. Levincia's coming in. Or Levincia. I'm confusing it with Levincia. That's a football team, right? Or is that a city in Spain? Or both. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not big on the football knowledge for recent times. Let me just get bolting with my belly, all right? I'm a simple man. I just like lightning. And picking up my boys for free. Oh my god, bro. This deck just keeps on healing. It's disgusting. Let's go for an electric streamer because I'm planning on, you know, not losing here as I rigid bands. And Iono seems to be a bad idea. I will Levincia. I've got so much energy. So many energy, bro. It's redonk. I'm going to go for an electric streamer again onto Tadbulb. 4 energy on a 60 HP Pokemon sounds terrible, but in this situation, it's amazing. I'm going to click done and actually throw an energy on Fez for extra security there. Bloody hell, mate, spit it out. I am actually going to get a boss KO here because if they attack with your Snorlax, it's a self KO. So if you want to do that, please, that's fine. I'll get rid of your monkey. We'll flashing draw for a little bit more. Man, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Let's get another Kilowattrel down. And we are very Iono safe here. So I think this is pretty much going to be it. And a deserved one too after all those scoops. What's crazy is I think we've gone undefeated this whole video, which I think is a bit of a testament to this deck. I think it's pretty cheeky, man. But yes, add a rod, okay? I don't know, take something out and put a rod in its place. You need recovery. I'm getting very lucky here to not need it. Either way, there's a nest ball. Do you have any shocker? Anything? It's a Fez. Okay. Bro, I know it's ranked, but I have 1 price to take. You have 6. You got to know when it's done. You got to know when it's over. Now I ask for the scoop because it's clearly finished. Oh, they're still going. Do you know what? You got to give it to them. They're going all the way and you got to respect it. Secret box. Hello. Oh, wait. I have just completely forgotten that they do have, you know, 2 Monkey Dories in play now. If they can get a retreat on this Monkey Dory, they can just simply attach Adrenabrain so the Snorlax doesn't self-KO and it will actually be able to KO my Wattrel. It is all in vain, granted, but maybe that's the play they're looking to make here. I still think it's over though, I'll be honest with you. Well, they get a rescue board, they get a stadium, and I forgot what it's called. It's the Hops one and an Iono there. So they can retreat the monkey to have the energy though. They do have Night Stretcher, okay. Maybe they're hoping that I can't pivot to the other Bellibolt next turn, but they did see me pick up a Bellibolt with the Scoop Up, so they know. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, no, I have 2 Wattrel. We're fine. Okay. I was literally about to say, wait a second. Am I screwed here? No, I'm not. I'm fine. Getting Levincia top deck feels nice too, because I can just throw that down, go for this Wattrel. Thank God we got that one, because I think, well, no, does Fez still activate with a Adrenabrain KO? I think it does. I think it does. So I think either way that Iono would have been fine. But I see what they're saying. I see what they're doing here. They're hoping that I just don't have an out. But even then, like, how do you come back? I've just got to get 1 swing, and I want to KO everything. But, hey, never get up. Never get up. Okay, no, do you know what? Don't wake up today. Just stay in bed. What is blood waffling about? Never give up. As they bench another Zacian down. I wonder if they're going to retreat to that. No, they're just going to go for the Snorlax. And by attacking, they do lose the game instantly. I think they realize that I can just literally retreat and tiny charge. Now, do you know what? For the meme, I'm going to tiny charge. Let's get the Bulby out, eh? Let's get Tadbulb in and come and finish the job for us, eh? Tiny charge for 30 damage. It's a little bit insulting, I'm sorry, but the Tadbulb had to come in and finish it off. GG's, my friend. Finally a full game after a long while. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. Do leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Definitely try this out. I think this archetype's got some potential. Just how Blissey has potential and our Chaladon has potential. I think it's fun. So give it a go. Start preying on them Zacian decks and have fun. I'll see you in the next one. We got a doozy tomorrow. Take care.